So we're gonna work our way up and start putting these into place. But realizing it now, all of these are about an inch too thick. So we're unfortunately gonna have to do more cutting. But luckily, we can mark out exactly where our cuts need to be. And some of our cuts were not the straightest. So we can even those out. I am gonna place my brackets where they need to go first, so they're ready to go, and we can just throw our board on there. We're just gonna hope that these line up. I didn't film trimming this board because I figured you're tired of seeing me cut plywood, and this does not line up. Let's see if we can get just one screwed in and lined up. The problem is holding this board in place and then screwing the bracket in. I don't know how you're supposed to do that by yourself, honestly. Yeah, because then that happens. Golly, this is annoying. The screw won't stay in the bit. I have an idea. Construction guys are probably looking at me in the comments like, yeah, dude, that's how you do it. It's still not going to work. Are you serious? Who knew this would be the nightmare today? I don't see you helping in the comments. That's all I know. If I could get the screw to stay stuck in the board, that, you can't see what I'm doing, but it just fell out. We just need it to be upright and then it'll be so easy. It's just getting there, that's the issue. Okay, the hope is that I can get both of these brackets in. Am I confident in that plan? No. It kind of stands up on its own. I think it'll be enough. Okay, it's not straight, but it's screwed in. Okay, I think it's straightening up pretty well. Especially once we get these brackets in. All right, we're grooving now. We can just kind of slide this where it needs to go. It's actually pretty close to where it needs to be. Gosh dang, these screws do not want to go in straight at all. It's making me mad. It looks like a 90-degree angle from eye's view. Cool, once everything else is kind of locked in, that'll get a bit more secure. That feels good enough for now. Our second board is ready. I'm gonna load it up, the brackets onto the board, and then lean it up instead of putting it on the ground. Hopefully that will be easier. So now we should be able to flip it up, line it up where it needs to go, and then at least get one screw in so it can support themselves if we need to adjust these brackets. Okay, that one's smoother. Let's do the other side. Lock the boards down to our base. Our next piece goes right here, and it's actually perfectly lined up that we do not need to cut it. So, we also have these brackets for the back, so they can have 3 points of contact to screw in. We're gonna do the same method as the other one. We're gonna get these screwed in and then flip it. That's gonna be our best bet, once again. Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to get my drill bit straight back here? Oh, I'm gonna... All right, this board's in. It's a little loose, so we're gonna put some more corner brackets up here. It was a little difficult because there's a gap between this board and the wall board, and it made it hard to get all the screws in. So that's annoying, but I think this is the only spot we're gonna run into that. So we'll get some corner braces up here and should be good. Okay. That feels good. Well, I mean, we'll get another board up here that'll help secure it. That feels pretty good. Then we'll get this board screwed in right here. Realize I should probably grab my speed square and make sure these are, you know, at 90 degrees. Probably important. This board will slot here. And now, lastly, for this panel, this board. Then we'll square this one up. Our last board is going to go here. It's about half depth. That way this corner area isn't blocked off as much. Perfect. All our boards are set. We're just going to go around, get every single individual screw in since we didn't kind of, you know, touch all that kind of stuff up. And then we're on to the next level.